Now to a pair of stories that are pretty tough to talk about, but important that we share. Two adults who had regular contact with children are facing serious charges of breaching their trust. Kathy Rothkop already faces 34 sexual assault charges in Orange County, Virginia. Tonight, we can add 12 more to that from Spotsylvania County. All of them come from students that she allegedly touched or forced into sexual situations during her time as a volunteer softball coach in both counties. And in Prince George's County, another volunteer coach facing similar charges. He is Carl Joseph from Baltimore, volunteered at Gwynn Park High, and police say he sent a naked photo to a student there. A second student who was aware of it told a teacher.
It's that part of the story that we're going to focus on next. Children speaking up when something isn't right. So how do you encourage them to do that when they're often shamed into staying silent? Here's Deborah Alfarone.
Don't make it a taboo. Make it something that's okay to talk about.
That's Dr. Anita Gadhia-Smith. She says talking about sex is the best way to prevent your child from possibly becoming a victim of a sex predator.
Parents have to push past their own issues around it and consider it a normal part of education and parenting.
Just talk. That's step one. That lets your child know that they can come to you about anything. This is step two.
Educate your kids about boundaries and saying no. Help them to be assertive, to learn how to speak up for themselves.
Well, what about the abuser that says, don't tell anybody? You better not tell anyone.
That is a form of manipulation and intimidation and control, and unfortunately sometimes it works. But if you have prepared your child to understand that this is something that does happen to some people, it may not happen to you, but if it does happen to you, come and talk to me about it.
And the third thing that Dr. Gadhia-Smith says that parents should do is this.
Don't be afraid to question people who are in authority. The greatest gift that a parent can give a child is the self-confidence to believe in themselves and to stand up and take care of themselves.
Deborah Alfarone, WUSA 9.